Hi guys, my name is Demoria. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, and if not, welcome back. This weekend I actually took time off to do things in this bathroom so I could just wrap up everything, and I'm in a creative slump because I'm trying so hard to make this wallpaper work. I bought 2 rolls of wallpaper so I could finish this wall in front of me. Now that it's here, I feel like it's more of a hindrance than anything, but I don't want to take it down because I spent the money. So I really don't know what to do, but I don't want to stop. Do I really want to not get my bathroom done and not be consistent in posting? So I'm trying here. So I thought maybe I just share my struggles with you guys for this video. One thing that I thought I could do is the chair rail, and I'm still on the fence about it. I want to choose my color based on the wallpaper. Another thing I thought is painting over the wallpaper. If I do that, I did find a design on Pinterest, and I painted it this morning over some white wallpaper that I already had. I had this for years on another project that I've done. This is what inspired me. I was actually looking for this wallpaper, could not find it. So I went back to this save pen that I have, and I read that it was painted. Somebody hand painted this. That is gorgeous. So I was like, let me try painting that and see if it works for me. This is what I painted. What I want to do is cut out decals and just see if it looks decent. If it does, we can go from there. Okay. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Okay. I do have trim that I can work on. That's something I want to do because I don't know if you noticed, but these doors are super plain and they make the apartment look really cheap and old because this is an old apartment and it's not cheap. I was able to purchase some really thin trim. I don't know what you would call this type of trim, but it's 68 cents a yard. I had some already because I used it in quite a few of my other projects around here. What all did I use this trim on? Oh, on my little dresser makeover that I did. Was there something else? I measured my doors. I've already cut my trim, so we're gonna go ahead and apply the trim to the doors. That'll be something. We can move on, we can progress. We may not be able to finish, but as I get the things done that I know I want, maybe it'll inspire me to make the bathroom pretty. We'll see. Oh, and the trim came out to be I think the trim came out to be about $20. A really affordable way to make the doors look a lot better. For the entrance to my bathroom, there's gonna be a longer rectangle on the top of the door and then a shorter one on the bottom of the door. I measured my door to have 4 inches from the sides and 5 inches from the top and the bottom to create my rectangles. So my top rectangle is gonna be 20 by 3 feet, and then my bottom rectangle, of course, is going to be 20 by 2 feet and 2 inches. So in order to do this, I'm going to use my brad nailer, painter's tape, right angle ruler, and I'll need a balance as well, or a leveler. My leveler. Here are my pieces that I already cut. So I'm gonna start assembling my rectangles using painter's tape to hold it in place, and then once I get it all in place, then I'll use my brad nailer to attach it to the door. Yeah, I got 4 points from the top, so I'm gonna start with the top piece there. Forgot to film with my iPhone. Oh my goodness. I could start over. I'll be back. I'm gonna take this down just so I can film this, what I just did on my iPhone. I'm trying to do all my content, you know? I'm trying to get the shorts and the long form. Can you see it? It's so cute. Much better. Yay! Finally got something right in this bathroom. And now we're gonna start working on door number 2, which is the door to the utility closet where we have the hot water heater. On this door, I have this mirror that has been leaning here. I kind of like having a full-length mirror here in my bathroom. Because I want to keep the mirror in here and put it on this door, I have to do the trim a little bit different. So rather than having 2 rectangles on this door, I'm just gonna have 1 long rectangle. I've already marked it, and it's gonna be the exact same width as the rectangles on this door, so it'll be 20 inches across, but going straight up and down 55 inches. I'm gonna take these off. We don't like this. Oh, I just ripped it. Oops, almost knocked something over. My mirror. Oh, wow. That might be enough. So now that I have my trim mounted with the painter's tape, I need to secure it with my brad nailer. Hopefully I have the brad nails in here because I think the last time I used this, I used brad nails. And no. We have staples in here. And if you look right here, it'll tell you what's compatible. Staples go in here easily, but whenever you use brad nails, there's this little guide here that tells you, see those red arrows? The brad nails are supposed to sit on this side. So I'm just gonna lay them flat in here like this. I'm gonna go ahead and push them to the front, and then now I'm gonna plug it in. Now I'm gonna plug it up and turn it on. I may need an extension cord. No, we're good. I'm gonna start here because it's closer. I hope it doesn't split my wood. It went in there. Oh yeah, that one went in really good. Oh, that one didn't go in. When they don't go in, okay, so let's try this again. It did it again. I don't know. I think it's getting on my nerves. Second attempt, could not get it to go in, and then another one down here. It's very difficult to pull them out. Maybe the hammer will take them out better. Yeah, the pliers were not a good idea. All right, that one came out. This works. So let's take these off. I just got finished putting trim on the last door, the door that leads to my closet that's closest to the shower. I did that door exactly like the entrance to my bathroom, so that was really easy. Now that I have that part done, I want to paint. I have a few supplies that's going to help me get the job done, and everything that I have came from the Dollar Tree. The most expensive thing I have is the paint. I paid $20 for the paint, but let's see here. I have some caulking. This will be for filling my joints and my little holes. Wood filler can be a little crummy and messy. I have a paintbrush, a paint trim cup that actually says paint trim cup, a tarp, and I have a paint drip pan or a paint pan. So all this stuff was less than $10. My trim cost me about $20, but I do have to go back to the store to buy more trim. I want to even out the trim at the top and bottom of the door. I want to bring the trim up to the same level so it'll look like it's supposed to be that way. The door that goes into the utility closet is not as long. It's shorter on the top and the bottom. So if I put another rectangle around the outside of it, it'll just even those two doors out. All right, guys, so we're done for today. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's really uneven because of the brushes that I have. My Dollar Tree brushes were not the best idea. The brush that I have was really streaky. I had to go left, right, up, down, and it's really time consuming to make sure you do the entire door using that method whenever I could just easily do it with the roller brush. But the roller brush is too wide and it's stiff. That thing did not want to roll. I think I used a lot more paint than I would have if I had the right stuff. But at least I can't see the wood anymore. Another thing that I thought about doing, but I decided, nah, I won't. I'll pass on that, is taking the hinges off and replacing them because they've been painted over. I don't like that. The hinges would look way better if they were silver. I'm just gonna leave that there. That'll do for now. I feel like I made some progress, even though it's very small. It makes a big difference because I think my bathroom looks more updated. The doors look way better. Something that I want to do in my bedroom as well. If you stay in an apartment like I do and you want to do something like this, it's cheap. And it makes a big difference. I have a brad nailer, so I attach mine with brad nails. That way, whenever I leave, I can pull them off and patch up the little holes, which are gonna be teeny tiny because brad nails are really small, like tacks. I didn't use any wood glue because I don't want it to be a permanent situation. Because I want my deposit back. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. If so, let me know by hitting the like button, maybe subscribing to my channel. That'll be wonderful, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye.